Fun win. Obviously, always good to go out and get a win. The guys went out there and fought today. Wasn't always perfect. Like to end that thing a little bit better, but we can always complain about those things on win and talk about that later. But I'm really excited to get another win.
Yeah, Coach, could you discuss the play of Bijan Robinson today?
Man, absolutely outstanding. We wanted to come out and be able to run the football on this team. We want to be able to go and throw the passes to people and let them catch and run. And Bijan Robinson is absolutely a phenomenal player. I've been calling him the best player in football all year. Arguably, I got a lot of love for that guy and what he brings to the football team, not just as a player, but as a human, on the field, off the field. Everything that we ask from our players and what a Falcon looks like is Bijan Robinson.
Was coming home for him part of maybe some side motivation? Right down the road there?
I don't know, D-Led. It's kind of looked like that all year, so he must have got a lot of homes because this guy comes out and plays every single week and is really effective. And, there's always a little extra motivation for him to go play, but I think his real motivation comes from playing for his brothers and his team. This organization, this fan base, that's where that real motivation comes from for him.
The play at the end by C.J. Henderson, could you speak to his journey with the team up and down, and then you need him to make a play, save a game for you?
Absolutely proud of him. Talking about a guy that we got, late in the down, and for the guys to go out and be able to find him on the streets and bring him in here and let him work with us. And you got to give Terry a lot of credit and his staff and all the guys that are able to be part of that, Ryan Pace and all those guys, Cal Smith. Getting him in here, giving us opportunity to work with him, having the opportunity to get him on our practice squad, him working his butt off, getting up, him working himself into the rotation, being able to split some reps with Kobe today, and then having to go out there and fill in for AJ in a critical moment and make a huge play. Just can't be more happy for the kid.
How did Drake look to you?
Drake looked good, man. He went out there and played for us and battled, and we love Drake, man. That's what Drake does, man. He's a fighter for his football team, and love Drake.
Third down success today, especially in the first.
What was the numbers? I don't even know.
It finished 7 for 14, but it was like 7 for 11 until the end there. So.
Good, man. I just knew we were able to move the football effectively, get into the red zone and score points. The guy did a nice job. Kyle Pitts particularly was outstanding on conversion downs. He got one in the big-time fourth down one and had a couple ones on third, but he was absolutely outstanding. He shined in a major way. It was nice to be able to get Drake out there with Kyle and Bijan to see what our weapons really look like, to show guys what this team should look like on a consistent basis every time we're out there on the football field.
The job on Trey McBride, you probably gave up more rushing yards than you wanted to.
Yes.
Probably correlated to leaning toward McBride, maybe.
No, I don't want to take away from Arizona's success in the run game. They had success in the run game. I won't use that as an excuse, but we definitely had a focus, and he's definitely the game worker for this football team. We want to go out there and really focus our energy on McBride, but that's no excuse. We got to play better in the run game, and we will.
What kind of encouragement do you take from the way the team has played the last 2 weeks together?
Ken, we don't ride that emotional roller coaster, man. Our whole job is to go out and win. That's what the guys set out to do. We're not talking about encouragement. We're talking about our team setting ourselves up for long-term success. And the guys talk about it. Our ownership talks about it. Our fan base is talking about it. And we got to go out there and do it.
But is there any part of you that after the last 2 weeks thinks, I wish we could have gotten this rolling a little earlier?
Obviously, you want to get those things going. There's always going to be those games that go in the back of your mind every single year about, 1 point loss here, how you could have pulled out a couple games, how you could have found a way to win some of those other games like we've done the last couple of weeks to put us right in the position that you want to be in, and that's fighting for the division, having a chance to go to the playoffs in advance. So you always have some regrets on those things, but I'm going to give this football team and this ownership, this fan base, everything that we have in order to make this right.
How bad did you want that touchdown for Jake?
Oh, man, we all wanted it. You can't think about a greater human. I know we talked about Bijan being the ultimate Falcon, but you can't say enough about a guy that's played as long as he's played for us. And, he's played just as long as Arthur's owned this football team, and you want to be able to go get some good things for him, so it's been awesome.
Was Jack Nelson in for performance or injury reasons at the end?
Jack Nelson was out on we put him in the extra tackle. He went out there, and then he went out there and stayed out there. I'm not sure if Elijah went down. I got to go check. I can't speak on that one right now. He went out for the kneel down you're talking about?
No, on the last 4th and 1 that you didn't convert. Jack
I got to go check. I didn't get that in my ear, so I got to find out. I was not looking at that. I was looking at us lose the 4th and 1, so I was a little upset about that. I got to go look at that.